Hello, my beautiful souls. Okay, so before we get started with your reading, I just want to share with you a fascinating website I was recently introduced to that helps you discover how compatible you are in relationships, how others perceive you, and also explains how to fully understand your natal chart through astrology and numerology. There is a ton of information waiting for you on this site to help you better understand love, your path, and to help you improve your life. I got my charts done and it is amazingly accurate and extremely informative. The website is called trulydivine.com and they are offering a 30% off discount for all of my subscribers. All you have to do is use code ZEN30 at checkout to receive your discount. I will provide the link and code in the description box below. So peace and love and happy learning. Now let's get started with your reading. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Zen Within Me. Okay, today's reading is going to be a love reading for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising. I just want to say real quick before we get into it, excuse me, if anyone is interested in gifting the channel, I have a link down below in the description box for an Amazon wish list. This way if you want to see like new cards, new decks, so on and so forth, I got some stuff there. Okay, so let's get into your reading. Please give me clear and concise messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising regarding their love life. What does Scorpio need to know at this time regarding their love life? Okay, what love messages do we have at this time for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, please? Okay, please continue to protect us, watch over us, and guide us always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. All right, my lovelies. Let's see, what do we have going on for you guys? Okay, so we're starting off here with the Ten of Swords. So somebody's going through some mental anguish, some pain, ruined plans. Five of Wands, it could be a lot of petty arguing. You may feel that you have some competition. I just want to add, this is a general reading, okay? And this goes for every single reading that I do. I know sometimes people, it's hard to follow because I'm sending out a lot of messages at once. It's coming through very quickly and I don't want to leave anyone out. So it's up to you guys to just keep what resonates with you and let go what doesn't. Because I'm going to be spewing a lot of stuff for a lot of different people because you're all on a different path, okay? Okay. So if it sounds a little confusing when it's coming out, I'm sorry. Just do your best to try and keep up and like just take what resonates with you. Okay. All right. So I'm going to start over. All right. So Ten of Swords here. Somebody's going through some pain and devastation. It could be, like I said, ruined plans, some kind of loss, or just like a lot of mental anguish. Okay, Five of Wands. This is, it could be competition, conflict, fighting, petty arguments. Okay, and then with the Nine of Wands here, this is somebody feeling like very exhausted and drained and at wit's end. And then with the Seven of Cups, somebody's just really in their head here. You're doing, you or they. So if this is not you, this is the energy of the person that you're dealing with. So with the Seven of Cups, somebody's just really in their head. They may be confused and trying to focus their thoughts because as you see, there's 7 cups here. So there's a lot of things going on in your mind, or it could be their minds as to what is going on here. Okay. So some of the scenarios that are coming through is that you may have gotten into a fight with somebody and you guys may have broken up. So I'm seeing for some of you, it was just like a really bad fight. It may have even been petty. But someone was feeling at wit's end and they were just like, you know what, I need to just, we're done. It's over, whatever. I'm walking away. I'm at my wit's end. I can't do this anymore. You know, if somebody is unreliable, like you can't trust them for whatever reason, or like they, I'm hearing like they do things in circles. So it's like, it doesn't make sense. And it's like, you're like, you know what, I'm just at my wit's end here. I can't anymore. Sorry, this one. I have so much going on in my mind of what, are you doing this? Are you doing that? What's going on? Or even just plans. You say one day you're going to do this and then you don't, and another day that. And it's just like, it's too much. It's too much. it's just too much. There's a lot going on in my head I'm trying to figure out, and I can't. And I'm actually getting anxiety. Like me personally, I'm feeling, because I'm also an empath, so I'm actually feeling somebody's just getting anxiety from this, that they may even be talking really fast. You know, like, I can't get a word in, and you keep this, and you keep that, and it's too much, and I'm like, I even want to yell, like, I'm just overwhelmed, I can't do this anymore. You know, like, that's it, it's done. I need to stop this, you know? So as much as, even though you're in pain, you know, and you have that mental anguish because you're confused, and you have, excuse me, trying to focus your thoughts, trying to figure out what's going on. It's like you guys just keep fighting, whether it's petty or there's just conflicting, a conflict of opinions, you know, how to do things, how to say things. It's like I'm feeling like you guys are just at each other's throats a lot, and it could even be nitpicking, and it's just like, you know what, I'm just done. It's too much. I can't. Like, I've been in my head, I'm trying to figure out how I can make things better, how I can change things, how I can improve things. It's just too much. Okay. Whew, God. For those of you that this resonates with, I'm stressed just from reading this, so I can only imagine how you guys feel. All right, so let's see. What messages do we have for you, Scorpio, from your partner? Okay, what messages do we have for you from your partner? Now, with this scenario I said here, if that scenario specifically doesn't resonate with you, but some of the meanings of the cards did, apply it in your life as you see fit, okay? Because like I said, since this is a general reading, you can't treat it like it's a private reading. Okay, so let's see. What messages do we have for you from the person that you're dealing with? So we have acceptance here. Okay. Life purpose. Success. Okay. I see where this is going. I'm getting an energy here, but let me just get the two that flipped. Healthy boundaries. And creativity. Okay. So I feel, and creativity can also be like sexuality, being sexual, and so on and so forth. So I'm feeling here, because you are going to tell this person, like, that's it, I'm done, I can't do this anymore. Like, they just got you to that point that you're like, enough. And they haven't really seen you like this. So they're like, oh, okay, this is different. You must be serious. Like, you're really at that point that, like, you're done. You're going to take a step back. You're going to create those healthy boundaries from this person. And it's in those healthy boundaries that this person is going to accept their role in the situation. You know, like, whatever it is they did to aggravate you and get things to this point, they're going to accept and own up to their responsibility in this. They do see you as their life purpose, and they want to have a successful, you know, relationship as well as a sexual relationship with you. Okay, so by you getting to that point, it could be, I'm getting, for some of you, you may have let this person get away with a lot of stuff, maybe even walk all over you a little bit, because maybe you weren't confident. Maybe you guys were just like, with COVID, everybody being on lockdown, like, just like, I don't want to fight. Where the fuck am I going to go? So I have to keep my, you know, my safe haven, my home, as peaceful as possible. So if I have to shut up sometimes just to keep it quiet, then whatever. I'll be the mature one and I'll shut up. But this person must have said or done something that, like, pissed you off and just got you to that point that you were like, fuck peace and quiet. I can't hold this in anymore. I'm going to let you have it. And there you go. All right. But they respect that about you. It's like, with this person, I feel you needed to do that to take them down a couple notches for them to understand, oh, you serious? Oh, okay. Well, let me look at this differently then, you know? Because sometimes you can't be too mousy with people. You can't be too quiet, because, you know, people mistake kindness for weakness. So it's like, no, I was just trying to be nice. But if you'd like me to put my foot in your ass, I'll gladly do so. I just didn't think I would have to get to that point. But if that's all you understand, well, then ass meet foot, you know? Okay, so let's see. What other messages do we have for Scorpio regarding their love life? Let's see. So not bad. You know, okay, you had a moment. You flipped out. Everybody is entitled to that, especially with what, you know, everything is going on now. You're entitled to flip out when someone gets on your nerves and pisses you off. But they're going to understand and accept it, own up to their responsibility in it, and, you know, want to work things out with you. Okay, last shuffle. Any other messages for Scorpio? And I feel with you guys just, you know, letting loose, you actually feel better. Like, it's like, deep breath. Like, I needed to let that out. I was holding in too much for too long, and I needed to release that. Now that you released it, you're not having that pent up anger anymore. So now you're more open to, like, okay, let's calmly talk. Let's, you know, see what are we doing here, because you needed to release that. Okay, purpose. So see, we have purpose again. Life purpose with this oracle deck, purpose with this one. So clearly your purpose here is needed and wanted. Discernment. You are developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. So I feel this is another reason why you were willing to, like, flip your lid. You're like, you know what? I can't, like, love from fear. Like, again, I said, if you were afraid, oh, if I say something, I might lose this person, you know, or if I don't, you know, behave the way they want me to, they may leave. You finally got to the point where it's like, well, that's going out the window. I don't give a shit. I can't keep this in anymore. And detachment. You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. Right. So for those of you that may have been just like, you know, letting this person slide with some stuff, you're not doing that anymore, because you realize you cannot do that with yourself. It's not working, you know. Fantastic. Okay. So let's see. What other messages do we have for Scorpio? Dwell on what you love. So, okay, dwell on what you love. Once you guys decide to get back together, or you're just speaking again, because you don't have to necessarily break up. You may just, like, not be speaking to one another. Dwell on what you love instead of what you hate about this person, or what you dislike, what they did, and stuff like that. Love doesn't have to mean near. So you can still love them even if they're a little, you know, at a distance, with the healthy boundaries. It doesn't mean you don't love them. It just means you guys need a little bit of space. And that's okay. Sometimes that is healthy to have those boundaries, because it gives everybody some time to just get away, miss each other, and absence makes the heart grow fonder. Okay, so what other messages do we have for Scorpio? All right, thank you. So we have karma is on your side. So there you go. For those of you that resonates with. And convince yourself, not others. Okay, so you don't have to go explaining to other people why you know, acted out the way you did. Or if you decided to break up with this person, you don't need to convince anybody why you made your decision. Okay? Like, you know why you did it and you feel comfortable with it, then that's it. Okay. All right, so let's see. What messages do we have for you from the archangels and the animals? Okay, last shuffle. Any other messages? Okay. Thank you so much. All right, so we have Raven here. So I don't know if somebody has a bird or likes Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven. That's coming to mind. Prepare for change. Okay, archangels Azrael and Bokpi. Okay. Guinea pig. Do your part to illuminate the universe. Archangel Mary. Okay, and I'm also getting here with guinea pig, like, you may be the first in your family to tell somebody in a relationship to, like, fuck off, you know, where you may come from that kind of background where it's like the women or men may be very timid, and it's like, you know, you just, you know, if you're married, It could be very old school, very traditional, where it's like, oh, you don't talk back to your husband, or you don't talk back to your wife, you know, you just be quiet. And it's like, well, now you're the guinea pig, where you're like, you don't talk to me like that. Fuck this shit. I'm not taking this anymore. Bitch, it's 2020. Fuck off. So do your part to illuminate the universe, illuminate those around you that, you know, are trying to quiet you and tell you, be timid, you know, be a doormat. No, I'm telling you, don't do that shit. Ladybird, accept happiness and good fortune. Archangel Premenelek. Hi, Mishka. Okay. So let's see. We're going to grab the initial cards. Let's see. Any other initials here? Letters relevant to Scorpio at this time, please. Any other messages for Scorpio? Last shuffle. Okay, so we got 2. But that's okay because you already know who you're dealing with. So we got a J and a B. That's funny. Okay. So we have J and B. So however that resonates with you, I'm also getting job. So someone may not have a job right now and you may be having money issues. And this person that you're dealing with may be like complaining about money, like, oh, well, we don't have this and we don't have that, but they're not making an effort to get a job, or they're overspending instead of saving when they're out of a job. So you may have yelled at them like, you know, shut your pissy little face. You keep bitching about money and you keep bitching about work, but your ass isn't looking for a fucking job and you're overspending. So shut it. I don't want to hear it. I'm going to kick your ass out if you don't knock it off. And then I'll be saving money because it's one less mouth to feed. Okay, so that's all I have for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, watching, and subscribing. And I just want to say I love you guys so much. Please stay safe. I'm so grateful that we've hit over 10,000 subscribers in less than a year, because I started really focusing on my channel June of last year. So I'm just really grateful for every single one of you, and I send you blessings every single day that you are a subscriber, as well as when you're a client, you get a double blessing. If there's any suggestions that you guys have as far as like readings, pick a card, or anything like that, please feel free to put it down below in the comments, and I would be more than happy to do it for you guys. Okay, mwah, peace and love. I'll see you in the next one.